There's also a bigger political issue here that if Keir Starmer wants to ignore this and the government want to ignore it, guess who's going to step into that breach? People like Nigel Farage and Reform, who are then going to try and define that issue. And I think as a Prime Minister, something as important as migration that's bothering people, you really need to get hold of, create the narrative, tell people what you're trying to do, how you're going to do it, otherwise somebody else will fill that void.
Where's your own party then, though? It's interesting. You say it'll be Nigel Farage that'll step in and scoop up the votes on it.
Well, I'm hoping that the Conservative Party under Kemi Badenoch will start to be able to create these narratives. And my concern has always been with the Conservative Party that we end up going off into our own little bubble for 6 months or a year or two while we try and figure it out. And we do the same thing on the centre-right. You've got Keir Starmer not wanting to talk about migration. You've got us in the Conservative Party trying to figure out what we're about. And there's a huge void of conversation in the middle. And it feels to me, if we're not careful, Reform are going to fill that and define that issue when actually there are sensible conversations to be had on both sides.